and welcome to Idealgist News Review for the week. My name is Joy. President Muhammadu Buhari has given approval for the incorporation of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPC). The development is in line with the recent signed Petroleum Industry Act (PIA). A statement on Sunday by Buhari's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, said the president, in his capacity as the Minister of Petroleum Resources, acted in accordance with the provisions of Section 531 of the Petroleum Industry Act 2021. Apart from the incorporation of the NNPC, President Buhari also approved the appointment of the board and management of the NNPC Limited. The statement by Adesina revealed that Senator Ifeanyi Ararume was appointed as chairman and the group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC). Mr. Mele Kyari as chief executive officer. Each of the 6 geopolitical zones in the country also has a representative on the board. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP) has asked the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, and the Senate President Ahmed Lawan to deny President Muhammadu Buhari's request for a new loan. The group has demanded that the loan request of $4 billion and 710 million euros should only be considered after President Buhari gives details of how the loans he has been incurring since May 29, 2015 is being spent. SERAP made the demand known in an open letter dated September 18th, signed by its Deputy Director, Kolawole Oluwadare. The Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, Dr. Saliu Lukman, has advocated that the All Progressives Congress, APC, must avoid any political landmine if it decides to choose former President Goodluck Jonathan as its 2023 presidential candidate. Lukman observed that Jonathan has shown himself as a true defender of Nigeria's democracy, but the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) don't really know his value. He added that should the former president eventually defect to APC for the 2023 presidential ticket, the party must ensure members are placated so as to avoid internal wranglings and possible implosion. The PGFDG also observed that choosing Jonathan as a 2023 presidential candidate is a tricky choice and a gamble which may ruin the former president's political reputation if not properly handled. Lukman made the observations on Sunday while giving his views on the several rumors making the rounds that Jonathan will dump the PDP for APC and contest the 2023 presidential election on the platform of the ruling party. The DG said the APC must be careful about how the party's 2023 presidential candidates will emerge. The Federal Ministry of Education has assured that candidates who missed the 2021 West African Senior School Certificate Examination (WASSCE) in the Southeast will be afforded another opportunity to write the examination. Idealgist reports that there has been compliance with a sit-at-home order in parts of the southeast, even when the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), who started the stay-at-home idea, rescinded the order. Lawmakers from the zone recently decried the incident at Comprehensive Secondary School Nkume in Jaba local government area of Imo State, where the English examination organized by the West African Examination Council (WAEC) on Monday was ruthlessly squandered by armed men who chased away the students, teachers, and examiners before setting ablaze motorcycles belonging to the teachers. While monitoring some examination centers in Abuja on Monday, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Education, Mr. Sonny Echono, frowned at the disruption of examination centers in the southeast, particularly the incident of September 13, 2021. He, however, assured that the ministry will put modalities in place to ensure that the candidates who missed the examination in the southeast are given other opportunities to write the examination. Prominent Ijaw leader and elder statesman Chief Elbin Clark has urged the federal government to have a rethink about its plans to site a naval base in Kano State. Clark, in an open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, viewed the plan as a wrong investment of scarce resources and called on the government to have a rethink. In his argument, the elder statesman said a naval base in the desert seems like mission impossible and misplaced priority. Despite the explanations by the Nigerian Navy on why a base can be sited in Kano and not necessary in waterline areas, the plan has continued to generate heated controversies among the stakeholders and observers. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngege, has said the ongoing strike embarked on by the National Association of Resident Doctors (NARD) will cause more damage to the country's health sector. In an interview on Channels Television on Sunday, Ngige appealed to the striking doctors to suspend their industrial action and resume negotiations with the federal government. As the resident doctor strike continues, the minister said he had always advocated for settlement in order to resolve the impasse amicably. He, however, advised the Health Ministry and Attorney General's office, as well as the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, and NARD, to approach the Labour Ministry to press their demands. Some prominent Nigerians have formed the Rescue Nigerian Project RNP to give Nigerians an alternative platform to the All Progressives Congress APC and the People's Democratic Party PDP. Founders of RNP include former Governor of Kwara State Ahmed Abdul Fatai, Professor Pat Utomi, Professor Tunde Adeniran, former Governor of Cross River State Donald Duke, Senator Lee Maiba, Usman Bugaje, Professor Atahiru Jega, Ambassador Nkoyo Toyo, Yomi Awoniyi, Dr. Rose Idi Danladi, Dr. Sadiq Gombe, among others. Usman Bugaje was appointed as the coordinator of the RONP. Speaking at the unveiling, former Kwara Governor Abdul Fatai lamented the state of the nation. He stated that the high level of nepotism and lack of inclusiveness have given rise to agitations by different ethnic groups. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, says bandits have been bossed in Katsina and other northwest states. Mohammed stated that the security measures adopted by the governors in the fight against bandits and criminals in the state are beginning to yield positive results. He made this known on Tuesday when he visited Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State at the government house in Katsina. Mohammed added that the table is turning against bandits in the northwest region after security measures imposed by governors got the bandits boxed in and the military stepped up its kinetic approach. The minister stated that the positive efforts of the governors have not received media attention, urging the press to encourage the governors and help in the fight against banditry. The Muhammadu Buhari-led administration has disclosed that it is planning to recover looted £200 million stashed in the United Kingdom. Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, made this known on Wednesday on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. According to the minister, the federal government is embarking on a massive recovery of assets belonging to the country, adding that it is employing a strategy to recover the looted funds. Malami explained that the government's fight against corruption and illicit financial flow in the country is already yielding positive results. He added that the government is fully committed to its anti-corruption fight and by extension spreading its dragnet to those who are in the custody of laundered or stolen funds. The minister stated that he would not like to further disclose the strategy the federal government will use in making the recovery. The General Superintendent of Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Pastor William Kumoyi, on Wednesday urged the federal government to use the stick and carrot formula for Boko Haram members that surrender. Idealgist reports that he stated that having the reign of peace in Nigeria is more important than punishing repentant terrorists. Hence, the government should use more of the carrot approach in dealing with terrorists. Speaking at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport upon arrival for a 5-day crusade in Abuja, Kumoyi said Nigeria will experience real independence from attacks, oppression and torture as she celebrates Independence Day on October 1. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has stated that it will totally lock down the Southeast if the Department of State Services DSS refuses to bring its leader to court. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu at the Abuja High Court is expected to continue on October 7th, 2021. In a statement on Wednesday through its spokesman, Emma Powerful, IPOB stated that it would lock down the whole region from October 21st if Kanu is not produced in court. The IPOB leader, who was extradited to Nigeria from Kenya, is facing charges bordering on treasonable felony, incitement, among others, brought against him by the federal government over his campaign for the Republic of Biafra. The headquarters of the Nigerian Post Authority (NPA) in Lagos was gutted by fire on Wednesday, destroying properties worth millions of naira. In a statement on Wednesday released by the General Manager, Corporate and Strategic Communication of NPA, Olasheni Alakija, the agency stated that no life was in the inferno. Alakija disclosed that the fire outbreak was triggered by an electrical surge, adding that the inferno affected 3 offices on the 6th floor of the building. He said officials of the NPA Fire Service Department immediately mobilized to the scene and promptly contained the fire. Alakija said in line with safety protocols, the affected floor has since been cordoned off and investigations were going on to ascertain the actual cause of the fire. Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State has accused President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration of trying to keep him quiet. The Benue State governor has recently launched attacks on Buhari's administration over the nation's insecurity. Speaking on Thursday at an event organized by the Radio Nigerian Chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Otom said that the Buhari administration is trying to silence opposition voices. While insisting that the president's administration has failed, the governor accused Buhari of fighting opposition instead of going after herdsmen, killing and maiming Nigerians. Sports news comes up shortly. On Tuesday night at Old Trafford Stadium, Manchester United were knocked out of the Carabao Cup by West Ham United with an opening goal in the 7th minute, of which Manchester United could not reply. Although Meta hit the crossbar and came close to drawing the match level at first half. But after 90 minutes, it went the way of West Ham United, who qualified to the next round. Atletico Madrid head Diego Simeone has today reacted with regards to Chelsea Football Club. Simeone identified the Blues as a club nobody wants to play against. He said, "They are in form and top performance have been mandated. They are winning and keeping clean sheets. When you play against Chelsea, you keep in mind about losing because they are winning and keeping clean sheets. The club has reformed and have top-performing strikers, midfielders and defenders. Nobody wishes to play against them." Up next is entertainment news. Nigerian music veteran King Sunny Ade has lost his wife, Risikat Ajoke Adegeye. Adegeye reportedly died in the early hours of Tuesday, September 21st, 2021. The cause of her death is yet unknown. She is survived by her husband and 6 children. Until her death, she was a former member of the Lagos State House of Assembly. She was also a former chairmanship aspirant under the platform of All Progressives Congress (APC) in Amuwo Odofin local government area. Many thanks for watching. This is Idealgist News Review for the week. My name is Joy Gibson. To have a great day.